Capricorns, some of you are in a situation where you're in some type of standoff with someone. And when I say standoff, I mean being very quiet. I don't want to say silent treatment, though that may be the case for some of you, but definitely not saying too much, holding your tongue until you see what this other person or these other people, depending on your situation, is doing. Some of you, this has to do with a workplace issue, a boss, coworker, um, business partner. Others of you with this emperor, this could be your spouse, friend, intimate partners, what is giving. It could also be a family member, father figure, husband, mother, father of your child here. Others of you, the emperor, symbolizing, again, that a certain level of commitment here. A married couple standing off, not speaking. And with the sevens, because we also see the 7 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, lots of lies. Illusion, deception over here with the 7 of Water, the 7 of Air, lies. 7 of Swords is a card of ghosting, a liar, a cheater, a thief. I wouldn't be surprised if, like I said, with the silent treatments, somebody just disappearing, waiting, either being quiet because they're trying to cool off here, or waiting for somebody to make their move, waiting for the other person to say something. And I strongly feel like with this Queen of Swords and the Emperor here, somebody waiting on this person, whoever this is in the situation, to make that move. Clear as day. Capricorns, drop your sign and this person's sign down below. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, join the membership family, and make sure to let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to everybody in Michigan. And let me be very clear that as I'm looking at this, somebody here is trying to have somebody come clean, get somebody to come clean, admit something, while somebody else is doing their best, trying to continue to keep things under wraps. We see more of the secrets here, the High Priestess, secrets, hidden knowledge, Pisces, Scorpio vibes, and then underneath that, the Magician, Gemini, Aries, illusion, deception, somebody being very crafty. It's given manipulation, power, and control. For some of you with this liar, it may be somebody with some massive ego issues with the lies. And that's why somebody's waiting for them to make the next move. Somebody's keeping track of what somebody is saying, what somebody is doing, the promises that they're keeping or not keeping. And what we see is 2 sevens, air, water, but the 4s, the 4 of fire, air, and fire again with that emperor. 44477. Shout out to the Capricorns born in 74 or are 47 years old. But what is the question about a relationship or a new beginning or these rumors and gossip surrounding a relationship? Because that's what I'm getting with this High Priestess and this 4 of Wands. We see somebody looking for attention here with the 6, and the 6 and the 4 is a 10. Now somebody's being very careful here. Again, the 7s, illusion, deception, lies. Because the truth, High Priestess, 4 and 6 of Wands, a 10, is going to be it. Because now we're talking about the straw that breaks the camel's back. And I hate to say, interesting. Look at our girl here in the 4. Laid out here like it's a funeral with the arms crossed. Laid out here like it's a funeral in a tomb with her arms crossed. Anyway, after handling that, we're back. Sorry about that. This is going to be it for someone. Again, I almost feel like there's a person that somebody is hiding, or the truth about an individual or a relationship. That is, that somebody's trying to hide. Again, the truth is, I feel like the truth is already out there, but somebody just doesn't want to admit it. Another four. The Four of Water, the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, and that Emperor. Everything's adding up. And look, this person is caught telling a lot of lie. It's the caught. The Wheel of Fortune and this Four of Cups, somebody being completely caught up. And the Four of Cups speaks to being focused on all these other things instead of what was being placed right in front of them. Family, who was putting on for doing something for show? And we see that doing something for show, doing something for validation, attention. And I get, again, with the angels gossiping up here, all these people in this Six of Wands over here, this is already out. This is already a rumor amongst coworkers, friends, family, social circle, this situation. But somebody is trying to hide it from you. And we see somebody trying to hide it from you, the mess that they've made. The Knight of Wands, little fire energy. We see somebody being very passionate, but it speaks to inconsistency. Somebody being in and out, quickly changing directions, being erratic. We get good looking, but somebody is trying to avoid the mess that they've made. Clear as day. And an 7, the Seven of Earth and the Seven of Wands. Let's talk about somebody trying to protect themselves, family, from the mess that they made, giving explanations, trying to buy themselves time, keeping somebody at arm's length here with the Seven of Wands, because that's protecting, being very protective, defensive. We see heavy on the protection. And what is this? Protecting a commitment. But I also feel like hiding, covering up a commitment here with this Hierophant. Now I want to know, what is this commitment that was hidden? Clearly, homegirl looking like she's in a wedding or at a funeral. Very much giving the Annabelle Lee vibes. If you know, you know. What are we clarifying with? We're going to use the Pinup Tarot. We'll use that. This Hierophant, this hidden commitment. Again, all these fours in the dark, hidden. Heavy Taurus, but the air vibes, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Somebody is trying to cover up the truth. See, the rumors were true. What you heard was true about this commitment. Some of you, I feel like a workplace commitment, a fair opportunity, somebody telling you that they were giving you a promotion that went to somebody else. The truth of the matter. There's a whole nother commitment going on here in the background that somebody not only has been working on and committing to, investing in, but with this 8 and this 10, we're talking about getting towards the end of a cycle, that Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody who has been preparing for this ending. Preparing for this ending. The Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and this Hermit. This is somebody who's been prepping for a separation. Notice this Seven of Cups. And because it's got in that hot air balloon, I don't know why it makes me think of real estate agents and like Remax. Shout out to the people that work at Remax that watch me. But it's this slowly pulling away. Notice the two ships passing here in the back of this Two of Pentacles. And then we see this person patiently waiting, stacking their change, going to work here, even with this Knight of Pentacles, but being very focused, driven, coming up with a plan and staying focused on it. But this is, somebody has planned a separation. The Seven of Wands again. Some of you may have been told that a situation was a total accident, unforeseen, uncontrolled. And notice the way that these people are positioned. This person is holding on for dear life to this individual. Family, somebody feels a certain way about this other party, and that's the reason why they're moving this way. The fact that they've hid them from you, or this deal, commitment, whatever it is just a side note. This is clearly a situation where somebody is being replaced. Clear, yeah. It is about somebody being replaced. Ten of Swords moment, and ending in a situation ending in betrayal, heartbreak, lies, manipulation. And again, that Three of Swords being with the ghosting. Do not be surprised if this person, again, if they know that you know and they're trying to avoid the consequences of their actions, or even protect this other person so they don't know about you. Again, the sevens, protecting this other individual, you protecting this other, whoever the situation is. They know how painful this is. They know exactly how painful this is. Why did they wait so long? Somebody's asking out there. It's giving coward. The 3 and the 8 here. I feel like somebody's 38 years old or born in the year 83. It really speaks to somebody being a terrible communicator, as all the swords, even in both decks, are down. Notice even with this 8 of Swords, this person in this picture, the head is down. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. They put themselves in a position where they are indeed embarrassed of their behavior. They know that they're wrong. See, this is how people act when they're guilty. You okay, mama? You okay? You feeling better? Didn't I say it? Right. This being quiet, sleeping on something. Some of you, this person taking a break, which came up in a previous reading. The break is the end. The separation is the end. This needing this little vacation, time away, is the end, is the big chop. This trip, this leaving, this needing space here with the 7 of Cups, trying to clear their head, get some air, needed some time to breathe here with this hot air balloon, is really them trying to, or someone, because this could very well be you, Capricorns, ending a relationship here. Family, because for some people, it is better to blindside somebody and be the bad guy that way than to just deliver the bad news and be an upstanding individual and just keep it moving. Look, I'm not interested. I met somebody else. I'm moving in a different way. But the High Priestess being clear, a commitment. The Hierophant, big Taurus. I wouldn't even be surprised for some of you if somebody wasn't married, didn't get married, or was already married, and you're finding out that the secret relationship is their wife, making sure that they don't know. Again, they could have told you that they were separated and they were miserable, and it's not looking that way. Again, the Magician underneath, that illusion, deception twice, the 7 of Cups, and now this Magician. Very crafty, highly intelligent, but making a mess. Burning bridges, causing a lot of drama. We also get that somebody, physically attractive here with this King of Wands. But this is somebody who takes a lot of action. But notice how this king is at a distance from this burning building, trying to avoid it, trying to distance themselves from the damage that they're doing. The 6 of Pentacles. It also gives the vibes of somebody, doing some things that are underhanded. Could be a Libra. But it's that left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing. Somebody, being very willing to take a gamble or a risk, okay, with you or this other individual. But it also speaks to a situation where somebody was unfairly giving to 2. The 6 of Pentacles will leave this Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, I swear some of you, this is a workplace issue. even with a therapist, counselor of some sort, somebody that you can go to and speak to. But I do feel like it's like a workplace thing, trying to have their cake and eat it too, trying to find the balance. I also feel like somebody's perspective change. Right, the Empress. At best, you may get an email, a text message again when the eight's showing up now. Excuse me. Now it's on the floor. You see the Eight of Swords in my hand and the Eight of Pentacles. As above, so below. Yeah. If this person decides to say anything to you, which I honestly feel like they put themselves in a position where it's going to be hard for them to say anything to you or this other person, they're going to put it in writing. They're going to be at a distance. They're going to be far away and explain everything. Notice the Chariot, the Star, and the Empress. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Travailler with the Chariot. Shout out to everybody in Europe that's watching. Workplace, moving on, moved, physically relocated. Again, being in alignment with this other situation or this person, or again, right place, right time, what somebody wished for. Especially for those of you where somebody said that they weren't happy at home or in their situation. They were lying. That was lies. Some of y'all knew that. And we see even with this Nine of Swords here, some of y'all feel like with this change, this person being very strategic, again, this standoff, this tension, that Two of Swords at the foot of the bed. Some of y'all could sense that it was coming. We see that heartbreak here. That Three of Swords, yeah. The truth about what somebody was doing behind somebody's back, their double life, why or where they went when they decided to walk away. And we see the Lovers, Edgar and Annabelle Lee, the Raven. Lenore in the Raven was already dead, passed. Then you got Annabelle Lee here over in the water. One hand behind her back like a broken promise. Okay. Annabelle Lee didn't make it at the end of the poem either. Do your research. Somebody's just changing positions. Changing you out for somebody else. You changing somebody else for somebody. It's the same thing. Wondering where this person went. Somebody was waiting for them. It also speaks to somebody waiting for another opportunity elsewhere. A double life. A whole nother situation that was hidden. The Two of Cups. Another relationship it's giving. Partnership, regardless. But we see somebody being very passionate about this move. It was well thought out, pre-planned, somebody trying to protect someone, but it also gives the vibes of a situation, I'm clarifying this Four of Wands now, being very physical, sexual. You being very attractive, them being very attractive. Again, this deck is very dark, but all the nighttime cards. There's plenty of daytime ones as well. But a situation being in the dark, somebody only coming over at night, leaving you in the dark with very little information or keeping you confused, misinformation, sending mixed signals for some of you. Mixed signals are an answer. The Six of Wands and being celebrated, looking for attention, that little Leo energy. That Three of Swords. I don't know why I want to say the King of Hearts here, because it could very well be a woman. It's giving that Queen and King of Hearts vibes, Alice in Wonderland, like off with their head. Somebody very quickly moving on. Somebody was used. I don't know what else to say. That's exactly what this is. Putting somebody between a rock and a hard place here. And notice as we're in this Pisces, the Hangman energy, notice all of the rats. Okay? What this makes me think of, I think it's like Saw 3 or Saw 4. The horror movie peoples, you'll know. Correct me down in the comment section. But at the beginning of the movie, the person's sitting there like this, and the thing is swinging, and like that's how the movie starts. Something that was once perfect has become a horror movie. But the thing is, now we're talking about Saw 3 and 4. This is somebody with a history of doing this, a pattern of behavior. You're not the only person that they left behind like this. Heavy on the left behind, said they needed a break, separated, and really gives the trying to find myself vibes, but also a little vacation, the beach, a cruise, trying to find their happiness, get their groove back. That really is them closing the door. We see that 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happiness, and this Ace of Wands. It is coming with this new opportunity that they know is the end. Again, it being public, other people knowing, being aware, seeing it, other people being aware of the competition, right? And that's the part that for some of you is very embarrassing or also extremely disheartening, making the situation even messier. Because some of these people that you are finding out are aware or new, you thought you liked these people. Notice the Knight of Cups, the 2 ships in the background, the multiple dates. Yeah. Who are these people that were helping corroborate the story? The King of Wands. Those of you in this long distance situation with this 3 of Wands, again, it speaks to somebody just looking for new people to link up with, have these short-term relationships with. But I strongly get the 3, the 2 of Wands, and the World here, that somebody lives physically at a distance, an hour or more, several hours, out of town, out of state, overseas. It is the distance that allowed this person to kind of get away with this or keep this going for a certain period of time. Keep somebody waiting, the 9 of Cups, saying all the right things. It also gives a vibe of, again, somebody being attractive, well-spoken, highly intelligent. But somebody was using their words, and the final 7, the 7 of Pentacles here, to get somebody invested. And once they saved up all their money or got themselves together, this investment, they snuck and gave it away to somebody else. Somebody is trying to get out of town, get out of your house, leave the office before it is discovered what is really going on here. This behind the scenes, the 7, before it is discovered what is really going on behind the scenes here with this new person, new situation. We also see somebody watching from a distance here with this Page of Swords. Why do I feel like somebody hit a child? Or it's a new person, somebody who's naive or a little ignorant, loose goose with the information that exposes this person or the situation. Notice the Judgment here. Major revelations and an ending. Yeah. They know, you know, and somebody is trying to get out before they have to admit to what is wrong. Before they have to confess, they would rather be at a distance. 2 of Swords, the Hierophant, and this King of Wands. That's exactly what it is. If they're going to confess at all and let you know, they're going to be at a distance, far away. Text message, phone call, FaceTime, email, 4-page letter, but you won't be close to them. Do not expect this person to give you a face-to-face conversation. I wouldn't be surprised in this 4 of Swords if you don't wake up out of your sleep to some text messages or even a picture on the internet of what this person is doing. The King and Queen of Pentacles. I wouldn't be surprised if you found out that somebody was married. It's this. It's that King and Queen for me in this proposal. Married, getting engaged, carrying on another relationship here. Again, making the promise to give you a position and giving it to somebody else. Yeah. Making the announcement while you're on vacation. Shady boots. Somebody did not want to deal with the outcome. Somebody was focused on their happiness first and didn't care about abandoning, betraying, or pulling the rug out from underneath you. Period, point blank. We see somebody, okay, sneaking into their new beginning, their new life with somebody else. an ending due to somebody being shady and needing to accept it and move on. Capricorns, drop this person sign down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, join the membership family, follow me on Instagram. Check out my second channel, premiering videos Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. And Capricorn family, cross watchers, I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.